Okay, this video is going to show us how to make a HyperTile menorah. And as you can see, it's made of blue and white, and I've 3D printed some candle holders. So let's get started. This requires 6 blue and 5 white, and because the set comes with 6 and 6, you're good to go. You could easily mix it up and do 6 white and 5 blue, doesn't matter. So this zigzag pattern up and down here involves taking the HyperTile, we'll start with this end, and putting a connector like that, okay, right at the very end. Note these 2 points are toward me, and I'm putting it in this position. The white one then is going to have the 2 points facing down, and I make a connection right like that. Okay, so there's my first little linkage. The next connector I'm going to put across from the first one. So you see how those are diagonally across? They're not on the same side, but are diagonally across. And then up comes the next blue one. And again, now all blue ones will be points up like this. Okay? If you made the wrong connection like this, you would quickly realize it because it starts to curve away. You don't want to do that. You want it to go up and down like a zigzag. Okay? So, like that. So, we're about a third done. Then up for the white one, again diagonal. Now you think we should put a blue one down there, but we're going to put another white one down, okay? And again, diagonally across. So this time I'm going to put a white one. This is for that middle position, because right now I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and white again. Okay. Now down for the blue. Up for the final white. Every single time I'm doing this, I'm putting the connectors on opposite sides, diagonal. One thing that's kind of neat about this, if you were to look up octane, which is a gasoline derivative, or nonane, it's a carbon chain, a long carbon chain like this, and it's a main component in gasoline. If I kept going with this and made one that's 30 or so of these long, 20 to 30, now I've gotten something that's a solid fuel, namely wax, which is kind of fun because, oh, there, I'm done right now. Wax is, of course, what the candles are made of that you're going to be using with this menorah. Okay, so now this middle position, and you don't want that to be down, you want that to be the highest one. So here's what we do. This is a little different. These 2 edges here, I know we've already used them to connect there, we're going to use them again. And this one you can put in that position. So not on the very end, but 2 notches in. And likewise, directly opposite over here. Okay, whoops. Okay, and now these final 2 blue ones, and I want to make them so they kind of form a little loop to put that highest candle holder up above the rest. So, 2 corners facing down here, we're going to connect like that. Do the same thing over here. And now we're going to connect these 2. And, whoops, push this out of the way. Something like that. We want to have room in the middle for our connector that's going to go to the candle holder. Okay? So just keep that in mind. It's not really critical there. We could just do that much if you want, one connector. And actually, let's scoot that down a little bit. So we have an overlap here of about 5, and that'll be to my candle holder right here. What do I mean by candle holder? Well, I 3D printed some of these, and you can purchase these if you want. I have them available at the craft fair. They're 2 pieces stuck together, or I can certainly send you the STL file so you can 3D print your own. Anyway, I have them in blue and white, and you'll see that this right here is what you attach to the connector like this. Okay, and that should hold a candle right like that. And you can then put those same that same connection. So here's the candle holder, there's that, and you can add those every step of the way here. I like putting it right there in the middle. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, but you may want to put the connector on first. That'll probably be easiest. It kind of gets wedged down in there. Whoop. So you have to push that in there. The connectors are meant to be used on the edges, but they do fit. Whoop. Like that. So anyway, like that, and then go ahead and add your, oh, that's not quite in the middle. Here we go. Like that, and then go ahead and add the candle holder. Okay, so there it is. You can use blue candle holders or white ones. Here's the blue one, and your menorah is complete.